So the mom and daughter got into it because the daughter's like, you ain't standing up for yourself,
Man,
pretty much.
I need a cold slap at some point in the series, just a cold one. It's like, who you talking to? I like when she was just, I was like when you were just like, oh, you've been playing house with him for 6 months and you in love. Give me a break. I think that should have been harsher. I think that could have been harsher. It's just like, oh, you in love? Just because he been giving you the woody wop.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? There was earlier. She was like, my parents don't like when people curse around me. They don't like when you curse around them.
Mm-hmm.
But then we get these flashback scenes where she just cussing up a storm.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's like, which one is it? You wasn't allowed to be cursed around, or you were cursing yourself
yeah.
because she was cursing in the presence of her parents.
She was at Christmas on Christmas. I was
Yeah,
like, let me get that gift back. What'd you say?
yeah.
Was that was that little stuff you said?
You got an attitude? Give it.
You are now tuned into Black on Black Prime.
Disclaimer: no matter if we liked your movie, liked your show, or hated the show, or hated your movie, doesn't matter. We respect you. Shout outs to you, and we support you. And we try to get everybody else to support you like we support you. Black on Black Prime, we stand on what we say though.
And just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click and turn it off. Hey,
Yo.
we see you. we back on another one. This is Average Joe, episode 6.
Yes, sir. It's we actually got some comments this time for Average Joe. You want to read them or you want me
Oh,
to read them?
we did get some comments.
Yeah, you want me to read them joints?
Yay.
All right, these are actually from the first few episodes, not the one that we just watched.
Mm.
So let's go. I'm gonna start off with the first, second, and third season. That's where you first left the comment. Pure Pessimist says, like the review guys, not sure how I feel about the show. It is goofy. And I think he was responding
Because
to
you said your mom said it was goofy.
Yeah, she did. Actually, Miss Sharon said thanks for the review and thanks guys as well.
Mm.
She was feeling it. Pure Pessimist also said the daughter is annoying. Yes.
Very, very.
Yes. I don't like her, but I like her. And Touch is a fiend. Yeah, we know that.
Clearly.
And he also left a comment saying, and the whole storyline with the female cop and her mom seems unnecessary. Hopefully it ties into something with the story. Right now, it just seems like filler, and who cares?
I do feel like it's going to tie in somehow.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I do see a tie-in coming with that.
For some reason, and this is just me, I'm about to do one little quick prediction.
No, another prediction, huh?
I just got a feeling.
Right. Go ahead, dude. Go ahead and tell us what you saw in the writing room, man. Come on.
I just got a feeling. Once this season is over and they knock off the Italians, Big Mama gonna be the new one that's going at Dion, because she already was in cahoots with for the Russian mob. So I think that once she might find out something, I don't know what that might be, but I think she's the next, like, what do they call that person? The next villain for the next
next season.
Yeah. Because I don't think Nikolai and the Chameleon are going to make it out of the season.
Right, because you already said the Chameleon's going to die and Nikolai is going to take over.
Yeah, but I feel like once the season is over, I feel like Nikolai won't make it out of the season.
Right, he can't though because he's not redeemable, or not even being redeemable. He's too ruthless. You know, somebody's just way too ruthless. Mm-hmm. Like you choked your wife to death for pretty much no reason.
Yeah.
So he has to go.
Yeah. So what I say last episode?
Yeah, that they was gonna find the money.
Oh. Okay. Just wanted to make sure you remember.
Do you remember? I was watching it with my wife, and I said, if they open this deer head.
Hey, as soon as I saw the deer in the first scene, I was like, yes.
We saw the deer head. The first thing we said was $10 million does not fit in that deer head.
Yeah, for real.
So when they did everything. They doing all of this, all of that. They come down to him finding the deer head again. I told her, I said, so I feel like Brian's watching these episodes already. I literally told her, I said, I don't trust dude no more. I was like, because it's not possible. I said, because she was like, you predict all the time. I said, no, it's different when I predict. Mine is like thrown in the air. I said, he's predicted specifically what's going to happen.
You know, it's funny because it's like, I can see how you would think that because it's like, so I work at the production company, but we don't do nothing BET. No, we don't do no BET stuff.
Believe me, we don't believe me. Just trust me. We don't.
Just trust me. We don't do BET. We do Tubi though. We have a couple of Tubis, but I honestly, we can't even watch the movie. We're not allowed to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just like I would have to watch it out loud with everybody in the room. Like we don't have no headphones. It's like everybody watch this movie with me. I'm like, what?
You be like, as soon as the boss at lunch, you be like,
turn this over. What's gonna happen? You ain't gotta worry about that. I don't like to. I like to be surprised when I watch TV shows. I don't like to know nothing.
She'll tell you I didn't trust. When that happened, I did not trust you. I had a whole discussion with her afterwards. I said, "Nah, you got to understand. He's specifically saying step by step what's happening." She was like, because when we watch stuff, she know I'm always the one like, "Oh, this is gonna happen." Like I do that. Whatever we watch it, I'll be like, "This is gonna happen." That's my prediction. I always do that. But I was like, "This is the third episode in a row." I said, if they find this money.
I swear, it's just I feel like the buildup just be leading to something. I was like, with these type of shows, I was like, man, you can't really have filler like that. You know what I mean? Like,
but I felt like, and she said the same thing. It felt like it would have made more of a bang if they found the money at the end of the episode. Like if at the end of the series, like or end of the season, like they found the money, and then the next season we see what they're doing with the money. It would have I'm not so what they did with it. Like what they're doing with it is still cool. I just thought with, like you said, with other shows, that's how it would have happened. It would have been like end of the season, they opened this, they finally found this one key. Oh, grandpa left. Like the deer thing would have happened at the end. Like throw it away. Oh, stupid deer. And he throw it and break open, there's money in it.
Yeah. For some reason, I just feel like this show has more than just, because it's like, if you think about like, if this show is going to last, right, it has to be more than it just being about the money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it's way deeper than that. Like Nikolai's not even looking for the money.
Right.
He's just looking for the person that killed his son.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the money is kind of like not even a big thing. The money is big to just the main characters. Like, oh, we don't find this money and get away. But I feel like they'll never really be able to enjoy all of this money that they got. I don't ever feel like they're going to like dip out with the money. You know what I mean?
I don't think that was going to be possible. You can't dip out nowhere with a guy who got a reach like that.
Yeah, I don't know what movie it was, but it's almost like this money, us being greedy low key, is what got us into this. Like we didn't kill people, we didn't see people kill, we didn't have to chop up people all over this money that we cannot spend.
Right. So it's like at the end of the day, what are you doing it for?
Yeah, it's like we're not even going to. I guarantee you, they won't be able to enjoy that money.
Or they're going
to end up fighting over it.
I don't think they're gonna end up fighting over it. I think the situation is too deep. The daughter, the wife is already kidnapped.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Kathy going?
Kathy, you're talking about Leon's wife. What do you mean? Where's she going? Where's she on her way to?
It was something weird about her scene. So after she shoots Touch, she's driving the car. She calls Leon. And she's talking to him, and she's like, "Yeah, so we're gonna take that Lamborghini money and do whatever." And she was like, "You ain't tell nobody about that, right?" He's like, "No." It's something weird about that scene.
Yeah, because they weren't far, so it was like Touch wasn't far. So when she popped Touch, and then I don't know if she took the car. She might have took that car somewhere far, and then had to catch a cab back to wherever
she took the car to the impound. And she did say
I don't think it was the police impound, though, that they went to the first time.
You don't think it was the same one?
No, that was a police impound. Like, why would she take it there? So I think that she went far away to drop that car off somewhere.
Right, but it was just still something weird about that. I don't know, something weird about the energy in her conversation.
She ain't going nowhere without that money.
She ain't, but something shice. It's just something weird about. I don't know what it is. Yeah, but so that was the plan, to get Joe in there to get the money, was to shoot Touch in his bulletproof vest. So all the police have to rush because it's the officer down. So all the police got to rush over there.
Right, which is super, like, that type of plan. I don't think nobody would even go for. Like, not even a cop. Like, it's like, hey, you having this trigger happy woman shoot you in your vest, and like anything could happen. The bullet could go through. Like, what kind of plan is that?
But it's a bulletproof vest, so it's like they've been trained to know how it works. So he knew I'm going to have a bruise, but
I'm saying, but it's like you're having a non-professional come shoot you. It's one thing if police shoot you with the vest; they know what to do and where to shoot you. What if she would have just, messed up, being panicky, messed around and shot him in a different space? I just feel like
I get what you're saying. It was point blank. It was kind of like almost foolproof.
Yeah,
but I get what you're saying. It's like you are taking a risk, but it's kind of like, hey, we want this. Kathy done shot dudes before.
Right. It's like I knew exactly what had happened, but I didn't know it was Kathy that shot though, because they didn't talk about it. I just knew that Touch didn't just pull somebody over and somebody shoot him and just keep pushing. I didn't think that happened. I was just like somebody that is a part of the family, a part of this money, shot Touch. Like that was a part of the plan, I guess.
Right. That was clear. Like, nah, that's too easy.
Yeah.
So the mom and daughter got into it because the daughter's like, you ain't standing up for yourself.
Man,
pretty much.
I need a cold slap at some point in the series, just a cold one. It's like, who you talking to? I like when she was just. I was like when you were just like, oh, you've been playing house with him for 6 months and you in love. Give me a break. I think that should have been harsher. I think that could have been harsher. It's just like, oh, you in love? Just because he been giving you the woody wop?
Yeah. You know what's crazy? There was earlier. She was like, my parents don't like when people curse around me. They don't like when you curse around them. Mm-hmm. But then we get these flashback scenes where she just cussing up a storm.
Yeah.
So it's like, which one is it? You wasn't allowed to be cursed around, or you were cursing yourself? Yeah, because she was cursing in the presence of her parents.
Mm-hmm. She was at Christmas. On Christmas. Yeah. Let me get that gift back. What'd you say? Was that little stuff you said?
You got an attitude? Give it. Go upstairs.
Give me a little phone back. Now, she thinks she's grown. That's the messed up part about it. I be like hot because she thinks she's grown. She 18 years old. Oh, you in my house, man. I like, you curse one more time, you out.
Straight up. So Nikolai and the Chameleon kidnapped the two dudes, the two rich dudes. Pretty much tortured them because they took that picture, right?
Yeah, holding the head.
Right, making fun of his son. So it's like, y'all got to get tortured. He put a hot pot on his skull. I was like, God.
I appreciate it. Imagine watching your friend get it first. It's like, you like, yeah, that's going to happen to me. Everything that's going to happen to me.
I was in the time, I'm like, Brian!
And it's just like,
we ain't do nothing, man.
Like, let me talk first. I know where you can find the black girl. I feel like that's going to happen. Like, it's just like, I know who you can find the person. Something going to happen that has something to do with that girl, because I don't think they're just going to kill them.
No, I think they did. Because, I mean, their characters ain't important no more. They serve their purpose. They already know who the girl is. I think all of that torture was just for the fact they did that to his son. They took a picture with his son's head like that.
Yeah, that could be that. That's true. But I was like, damn.
I'm just like, man, you ever grabbed a hot pot with no mittens? Imagine somebody putting that in your head.
Yeah, I burned myself on the stove plenty of times. So I just know that's just like, once it's going on, I'll probably passed out.
Yeah, man, I'm shutting down.
Oh man, yeah, that's a lot, bro. I don't think what they did was that bad, because they don't know. Like, you know what I mean? It's
they
like,
don't know.
We saw a head in a forest. Like, who wouldn't take a picture with or take a picture of it? It was like, yo, y'all see this?
Joe, like we said, Joe is in the house looking looking for the head. Kathy needs. I mean, not Kathy. What's the wife's name?
Joe's wife.
Yeah.
Dang, I was just looking at it too. I don't remember.
But she needs her medicine, basically. She needs her medication. So they're trying to drive somewhere far to get it.
Mm-hmm.
But the chameleon is like a genius. So the chameleon is called in these pills to see where because she said she forgot where she refilled them or something like that.
Right. It's Angela. That's the wife's name.
Okay, Angela. So Angela Williams, because she was like, yes, I'm Miss Williams. I'm looking for my pills. And they were like, oh, you filled them over here. So now she knows where they're going.
Yeah. You kind of get that feeling that, okay, that's where they're going to meet them at. That's where
right.
she find them at. And I'm thinking they're going to take the daughter. That was my first thought. I was like,
yeah, because that's what made sense.
Yeah, and I felt like once they take the daughter, she going to spill the beans. Like you dated my son, so you know me, and she was like, my dad killed him.
Hey, so we get the scene. She goes in there to get the medication. The mom goes out first because the daughter's paying for the medication, right? She's like, I'll pay for it. That's what happened, right? Did she say I got to get something else?
I think she went in there because she went in there to grab a flower for some reason. But I think she just went in there
okay.
Just to make sure her mom was good. I don't think it was for paying reasons. She ain't got no money.
Right. Okay, so the daughter comes out. Did you think Leon was dead?
No. Only because I was just like, his character means too much to the show. So I was like, if he died now, it was like, oh, I like his character. I'm a little upset.
I agree with you. I'd have been mad if he was dead, but I thought they took a Breaking Bad or I thought they took that angle to where nobody's safe.
Like anybody can die in here. I was like, if it was a limited series, that would have been a thing that could happen.
Right. Like but the way they lingered on it, I was like, oh, they didn't kill him, but it's just like, oh no, y'all just knocked him out.
It looked like they shot him.
He didn't get. It looked like he just got beat up. It looked like they slammed his face against the steering wheel.
I just saw broken glass. I thought that she had shot through the thing and got him, and he was like coughing up blood. That's what I thought.
Well, maybe you could be right. I felt like he just got like knocked out.
Okay, possibly because he was like I thought he got shot just because I saw blood in his mouth. But it's possible that he got pumped. But that means she would have had to beat him up in the car because he was just sitting where he was at.
Because it's like I don't know. I don't know. It didn't seem right. But that makes me wonder how Kathy's about to react.
She about to go off. Yeah, about to go crazy. Kathy is crazy. So she about to go off like crazy. Just like, but it's really on Joe now too. And this is another way it could possibly go to is like they used the money to get her back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that was the whole reason they was out there.
It's like, look, like get my wife back. I'll pay. I got this $10 million for you or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's about the money no more either. But I feel like they're gonna try to use the money. I don't feel like they're gonna be able to enjoy that money. So that's why I'm like, all right, all they have really is the money. Because it's like in my head, like in a real life situation, right? They want the head of the person that killed the little boy, Demetrius, right?
Yeah.
So I'm using your wife as bait to get you here so I can kill you too. But I was like, you might as well just kill the wife.
You might as well, because
I feel like that would hurt more.
It would, and then come kill him.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, all right, like I'm gonna find you one day. You ain't gonna be able to, dip out forever. You're gonna try to find your wife. So I'm gonna keep your wife here for about a week, maybe.
Yep.
To get you here. You know what I mean? But if you don't be here in a week by yourself, I'm gonna kill her.
It's a wrap for you. What do you think? What's up with the black cop, the lady?
She's a weirdo right now. Like she's walking around eating. All I know is that she has a sweet tooth.
That's crazy.
She's eating candy all day
because she's eating it at crime scenes.
Yeah,
like, that's insane. But her reaction to going to Joe's house and seeing that cop on the ground, I was like, it's something different about her. Like,
I think what they were talking about earlier with her character is like, I think she wants to help in a way. And I think
help them, right?
Yeah, I think she's going to be involved in a way once she figures out what's really going on. Because I know she wants her mom out, but they gave her a chance to get her mom out, and she was like, no. So I don't know.
So I feel like you're right. I feel like her goal is for Nikolai to die.
Yeah, she doesn't want she doesn't want to arrest Joe. You know what I mean?
No,
yeah, it's like she didn't even really check the house.
no, she wants Nikolai dead, and I feel like it's like you said. By the end of the season, Mama's gonna be out. Now Mama run everything.
Yeah, for some reason, whatever that reason might be.
Because her reaction, she was just like overkill with it. She put the gloves on, started stabbing him, and who did it, and but then actually killed him after he told her. I was like, oh, she's ruthless.
Yeah. So it's something going on because like now Dion could low key. I mean, he didn't tape it though, but it's like he could have used that against her.
Mm-hmm. But like, he can though, and I feel like that's gonna be a conversation later.
Yeah. So yeah, this episode, I just for some reason I did just know that the money was gonna be found. I felt like why wait to the last thing? I just don't feel like it's about money. But now it's just like now I got to figure out what's gonna happen because like now you got the wife that's kidnapped. Leon got beat up really bad or shot. Who knows? Touch's character is like pointless sometimes. I just feel like
it made sense for him this episode.
Yeah, because he got shot. But I was just like, man, this dude be falling short every time, bro. Like I thought she was gonna get through his phone and call Leon. I mean, call Joe right there when she was just like, I've been trying to call Joe all week and he's gone. He left town. Just like you don't really have no real reasons. He don't have no backup, no alibi, nothing. It's just come on.
Hey, that cop that walked in was pointless.
Which one? The one that was like, "What up, Joe?" I mean, what up?
No, Touch.
He was like, "I knew y'all was messing around." That dude.
Yeah.
It
was like he just came in to let her know all the cops ain't at the house no more.
Right.
Because she was like, "What are you doing here?" Oh, this guy got shot. We all left the scene. And she's like, he like, all right, I'll talk to you later, Touch.
Yeah.
You just came in to say that?
just to give him just to move the story along, that had to happen.
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes that's just like that's bad writing. Like, you know what I mean? Like in order for something to move on, we gotta throw like something random.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I also thought that Russian guy that got the Russian police officer, the dude that was supposed to be a police officer, but he was just a Russian, I think.
The one at the house?
Horrible. Dude, what's a shavy? Oh, like, oh. I like he didn't deliver that line with what's a shavy?
Man. I didn't get the point of him being there either. Yeah. If you were there to kill him, just kill him. Why are you talking to him?
They got to point the gun for a long time, man, because that's how you know that person ain't gonna die. It's like, man, if I wanted to kill somebody, there's no dialogue.
There's nothing to talk about. Just kill him.
I want to make sure that you are at least on the ground, so I got to put you down. So if you're not dead when I put you on the ground, that's fine. You shot up though,
right? You move. You shot up. you hurt.
Yeah.
So predictions for next episode. So I know everything hit the fan, so I literally don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know. Like Joe got the money, but it's like it's so much going on around. Like where you gonna stash that money to go see what's going on?
Yeah, I think now that the black police officer. Oh my God, my bad. Just got a back. Just got like somebody punched me in my back just now. The lady officer. The detective, I feel like now that she knows that Joe is, definitely a part of this situation, you know what I mean? Even though she already had her assumption, like she was assuming that he was anyway.
Right.
I feel like that's going to be a thing. She's going to be questioning him. I think that conversation that they had about the daughter going in there.
That's going to come back around
too. I think that's going to come back around. Kathy's going to be mad that Leon got shot or beat up. And she's going to be going after that chameleon. And they're going to try to use the money to get the wife back. That's what I can see so far.
That's pretty much how it has to go. They're going to end up into the show without that 10 million.
Yeah. And what's it called? Maybe Dion could talk to the detective to help them, because like now it's a real crime going on. Like my wife got kidnapped. So the detective can help get the wife back, but who knows?
Yeah,
who knows?
Yeah. There's so many ways they could spin this now. Like I said, they ended with so much going on at one time.
Yeah.
The episode ended with just everything going on at one time. So
yeah, I'm in it though. It's still a good show.
I'm here,
and it's moving along well to where I'm just like, man, I hope it just doesn't end in like. I feel like it's gonna be a cliffhanger ending possibly, but I just hope that it don't end bad. And it's like we gotta wait hella long for like a boo season. Like they don't know what to do. Like they did everything in the first season, so the next season is, because I don't know if this is getting renewed yet. I have no idea.
Right, especially with the strike and all that going on. Don't nobody know. So I think, maybe with what you're saying with the mom getting out, becoming in charge, I think maybe she gives them the Ozark treatment. Like, now y'all owe me. Y'all killed him.
Oh yeah, y'all owe me because he had money that I wanted. Maybe it's her. Maybe it's her 10 million.
Maybe it's 50 now. Now you owe me. So that could be how the season ends.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's 50 now.
Yeah, we'll see, man. I'm just like I said, enjoying it. You guys check it out on BET Plus stream.
The investment is there, y'all.
Yeah,
we invested for sure. But like, share, subscribe, talk to us. We talk back. We're everywhere. If you there, drop your comments. We will read your comments before we start talking about the episodes.
We out.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.